Yeah.
How you doing, viewers? My name is David Terrell, and this is RawSpitt. And like I promised, to bring you one of LA's best unsigned artists, and he's here today. He's responsible for The Definition and the Big Real Project. He's a genuine cat. He's hard at work every day. His name is Big Real.
Good to have you in, man, on RawSpitt, man. Long time. I told you I'd get you here, though.
I'm glad to hear you. First of all, Real, I want to ask you, man, about this rap game. Now, when I met you, I'm going to keep it just raw like we always do right here.
Okay.
I met you at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where everybody know you. They pick your stuff up from there just like they go to a record store and get it.
Man.
When I met you, we spoke like we've been knowing. I mean, you just got a genuine heart, man. I checked your song out for maybe 20 seconds and it just rung through me. I know that your music is what it takes. I want you to tell me and tell the viewers what your music is about and what keep you running in this game.
Man, my music, I like to think of it, David, as a reflection of life through my eyes and through people who I know and people who I've experienced like yourself. It reflects the struggle as well as the solution to the struggle. So,
right.
You know, I try to stay in my lane, man, and keep everything at a level where everybody can enjoy it and everybody can relate to it.
Exactly.
So when you ask me about my music, I think I would have to say that it's opinionated rap.
It's opinionated rap.
Opinionated rap.
That's good. There you go. But I know one thing about it. Your music is a trip to me because I'm 51. I like it. I can feel where it's going.
Right.
I've let somebody hear it who's 18. They like it. They can feel where it's going.
Right.
See, and that's what some of the rap today don't do. It hits one lane. Man, your lane, your rap is like a highway, man. It's covering every lane, man.
Man, well, you know, it's funny. And I didn't put this in what you just asked me. I look at it, Jay-Z's labeled it, Scarface is labeled it. I look at it as grown man rap.
Grown man rap.
You know, I'm 39, so
right.
I can't rap like I'm 18
exactly.
or 25 or 27
exactly.
even because I've experienced more.
Exactly.
So I come with the same passion that I had as a youth doing in the rap game, but I press with what I've learned in my life, and I intertwine it through my music, and I try to paint different pictures where people will be able to look at it and say, hey, yeah, I can see that. So, you know, it definitely has its flow. It definitely does what it does on a content and creative point, but I like to think of it as feeding another person's soul and kind of identifying their struggle through my struggle.
Well, it's definitely doing that. Okay, Real, another question I want to ask you was, what keeps your music interesting, your rap style interesting, and keeps it going when other rapper stuff seems to fade? What keeps yours up there?
In one statement, I would have to say self-reflection. I'm writing about real life. I mean, even in the stuff that I do for party, I'm speaking from a real aspect. And a buddy of mine, Slim, hustler off the street, real cool cat. He told me a long time ago when I was first starting to write. He said, in fact, I could tell you when. It's when Jermaine Jackson came in with that hit, Don't Take It Personal.
Don't Take It Personal, one of my favorite
songs,
man.
It was his last hit. It was his only hit since he had ever been back.
Right.
And me and him, we discussed a lot about the music business and, you know, what's hitting and what's not. And he said something to me that always stuck. Real is always going to sell. Whenever you're being genuine on the song, whenever you're writing about from the heart,
right,
it's always gonna grab an audience.
Okay.
And listening to that and me being who I am and being the person that I am as far as self-reflection and things like that, I'm always able to tap into my heart when I'm writing. So I really believe that that's something that, you know, you have to practice and you have to. I would just have to say that it's me being genuine and writing from the heart.
Okay, great, cool. Now, this is my thing. I want to talk to you about The Definition. This album, man, is a really good album. It has a lot of things that you can listen to on here, and this album takes you places.
Thank you.
Just like the Big Real Project. But I mean, both of these, it just takes you places. There's a cut on here, man, that I just like to cruise to.
Which one?
I'm gonna tell you the title of it now. This just too cold. Man, just too cold, man. Just clean your car up.
Yeah.
And everything else handles itself, man. Just too cold. You know what I'm talking about. Just ttoo cold ain't no joke.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about the definition. Why the definition and what is in the definition? Now, from my point of view, I'm getting out of the definition that that particular song, number one on the track, is that a father who turns and takes the wrong road, after his journey is through of wrong, it kind of reflects on his son.
Right.
And his son kind of holds most of the pressure off it from other people's eyes.
You a bad boy.
Huh?
You a bad boy.
Am I close?
You more than on close.
Okay, okay.
You pretty much on target, man. My father,
This is actually you.
You know, yeah, the definition is definitely about me.
Okay, okay.
And that's one that you can hold close to your heart and know that this is big real, some of the tribulations that he gone through.
Okay.
I've actually, I don't remember mentioning the father, so that means you really listen to it and you kind of grab that out of there. So I mean, you a bad boy for that, especially off that song.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. I mean, my father just now got released in December of 2010 from doing his last stretch was over 18 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and in him being incarcerated, yeah, that's just what it is. I mean, it's a young man growing up without his biological father, but at the same time, I had my father in heaven who had his hands on me the whole time. And knowing who my father was, I mean, in fact, this past Father's Day, I had him and me and my two sisters and my mom, we were all at this gathering at my sister's house, and man, you know, it was almost therapeutic. We laughed so hard about the stories he told us of him actually messing up in life. And this is stuff really had a tragedy on us, but we sitting here laughing at it as grown folks because we got through it. But along my journey of being big real, I met a lot of different people who had an influence on my life that were positive. Some of it was positive, even though it was used as deceit.
Exactly.
But I still used it as a positive because the information was good and I learned from it. And basically that's kind of what you said. Well, that was the nail on the head.
Big Real. Off this project right here, the Big Real project, there's a song that I'm in love with right here. It's called Going All In. We're going to listen to that for a minute, let you vibe off of it and see how it go.
We used to be homies, nigga. I never complain about your bitch ways and attitude, the lack of your fucking gratitude. But I'm no bitch, nigga, so I don't stay mad at you. I keep on trucking, nigga, it's nothing. Quit trying to prove shit to your family, stop fronting. You made a move that didn't crack, I didn't make you do it. It was mad flow, murder force until you ran like fluid. Now your convictions say screw it, you done gave up your life. And the nigga who had your back just couldn't pay the price. It wasn't personal, we grown, this is strictly business. My priorities to my family and this worldwide vision. I watch who I fucking sit with, I watch who I eat with. It's gotta be love and respect, that's some deep shit. And if we gon' get it, nigga, loyalty's a must. But for right now, nigga, it's only a God I trust.
That's happening right there, baby boy. Going all in.
Yeah, man, you know, going all in, the way I wrote that going all in was that the verses were written first.
Okay.
Because on my first verse, I addressed the situation. It's my boy Bop, I'm talking to him now, we cool. But this was a situation where this was one of my lifetime rap partners who kind of turned his back on what we was doing and got discouraged and decided to go another way with his career. And it's just a misperception of who he thought I was and why I did what I did as far as turn my back on the situation and went full force with my solo album.
Okay.
So I was calling him on the phone, but he wouldn't answer my phone. And that's why in the beginning, you'll hear me, I tried to leave you a message, but you didn't answer, so I'm just going to put it down on here and let you know what I feel.
Okay.
So it ended up talking about this, you know, this partner of mine who I still got love for, man. He like a little brother to me, you know what I'm saying? He when you grow old, you got different roads that you end up taking and split. Yeah. And that was just a message. And then there was some animosity on there. He hasn't heard it yet. you probably gonna want to listen to it after you see this interview. Don't be mad. You know how we write. That was that segment of time in our life where it expressed what I was feeling at the time. You know what I mean? It was real feelings. It wasn't nothing bad. And then in the third verse, because the second verse was my cat named Romeo. Everybody think it's Master P's son. Now this cat is on the street.
Okay.
He on the block, in the backyard, in the garage, trying to work it out and be in the studio like that. I addressed the woman's struggle and what she's dealing with, and then I tied that in with my daughters and why I'm even rapping about her and not trying to be a pimp on the situation, and telling her I understand why she do some of the things that she do to go in. And the reason I said that is because I got some daughters, and when they listen to this, I want them to hear this side of the story too, and not just hear the part of downing a woman for what she does.
You and your boy, you guys put it down, man. No matter what you guys went through, you guys put it down on that rent. Seriously, I'm like.
Call on line 1.
Call on 1. Okay, call on 1. You on here with Big Real on RawSpitt. What's going on?
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's going on, man?
What's happening? How you doing?
Hey, my name is Clarence. I'm representing LA.
All right, Clarence
representing
LA.
West Side, baby, West Side.
All right.
Hey, I got a question I want to ask Big Real.
What's up, E? What you got for me?
Hey, man, the definition, the CD is off the chain, it's great, it's wonderful. Man, the words, the story, the lyrics, hey, it's right on point. You need someone to come out with something like that. And I appreciate everything that you've done, man.
Man, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that, Eric.
Yeah, but I got a question. I want to know, do you rap for the fame or do you rap for the money? And I'll take your answer off the air.
Okay. But you know what, Dave, man, I rap for the profession of it. I definitely want to get paid. I mean, that's really not enough options for me to say that that's all I do it for. I mean, those are very minor things that I do this for. I mean, the fame and the money, that comes with it. But I mean, I have a passion for what I do. I mean, this is something that I've done since I was 9 years old. So it's not something that I woke up one day and said, hey, this is the way I'm going to get rich. This has just happened to be my life. You know, at age 9, when I seen Crush Groove and Beach Street and all that stuff.
Are you serious?
That?
Oh,
I was,
hey, man,
I was
breaking.
I was blown. But Crush Groove really got me, really sold me, man, and it made me say, man, I want to do that. But it was only grown folks doing it at the time. It really wasn't no young cats. These cats were like, I mean, Curtis Blow back then might have been about 27, 28.
They were grown
they were
already.
grown already. So it didn't turn to this young thing till later. But that's really what inspired me. And then this cat came out with a song called, man, I'm Only 9. And I was like, I could do it.
And that put you right on.
That put me right on the path.
When that mentioned that was you right there.
And 30 years later, I'm still doing it with the same passion. Really more passion than I had back then. So I don't just do it for the money or the fame. I mean, those are two aspects that I definitely really, you know, want to accomplish because I need that to survive. I said, but my real thing, my real passion is being able to put music out there that people can appreciate, listen to, and hopefully help them out through something or give them a better perspective as well as party. You know what I mean? I want the ladies to always have fun, so you know I got that in there as well. You know what I mean? But my main focus is basically trying to keep it real and let rap be a picture of life.
Well, you're very phenomenal with keeping your range of music at a flow where adults can really ride with it without it being too childish or too kiddish. You keep it in there, and it's because you're a grown man. I mean, that's number one. You're not pretending I'm going to drop it down here just to sell records. You doing it to where how your life is ran, the course it's taken, you keep it at a certain pace at a certain level. If you're looking for somebody that's going to drop their level for you to understand what he's writing about, it's not going to happen with Big Real. It's grown man stuff. It's his life events that has happened. You'll be able to hear it in his words. You'll be able to hear it in his music. I want to thank you for joining in for part 1 of Big Real's interview on RawSpitt. Stay tuned. Very shortly, we'll be back with part 2. Be ready.
This is LA still, nigga.
Going back to Cali, strictly for the women and weed. The people treat this Cali. This Cali. This Cali. Bay Area niggas throw it up. So the Cali niggas know to throw it up. Bay nigga gonna give it up. Southern Cali niggas known to give it up.